And you guys, welcome back to the USF Dynasty rebuild. We are currently in season three. This is week 9, and we are playing against the West Virginia Mountaineers. All right, so let's look at recruiting, see who we have on the board. We have our second 5-star signing of this rebuild, which is Pierre Pennington. The first was Moses Soto, our starting strong safety. Um, we have Tobias Penn coming in week 10 against UCF, our rival. We're trying to get Isaac Linder as well. Ole Miss is in the running for him as well. Austin Dugans, middle linebacker. Decent attributes. Let's see if he's in for the schedule. He's in for the UCF game as well. And it's a guy I'll put at D tackle. All right, Deontay. Next week we should be able to get a visit on him. Hopefully the tight end as well. It look like he might be going to Notre Dame. So I'm not getting my hopes up on him. And Jamison Cumberland. Decent running back. All right. Let's go look at West Virginia. We may have looked at them already. I can't recall if I did or didn't. Yes, I did. I recall looking at him. Freshman quarterback. Yeah. All right. I believe we are on the road. Coach, let's change our outfit. See what time of the year this is so I can dress appropriately. We are in October going into December in West Virginia. It's cold. So all right, let's get it.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense takes the field to start this game off. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can
He's the
grow
best
into
player
that,
on the
this
team.
offense can take that next step.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Ware.
Get him.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Oh, Maggio came back.
He'll need to loosen up that arm.
Look at that.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Clamp.
He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
You know what worked?
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
There you go, my play. That will always be my opening play.
To the ground with the back. Crosses the 45.
We finally got that 20-yard run.
Got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands.
I'm not good at throwing on a run, so I'm not going to throw on a run.
You saw it on that last play.
The Bulls
Picks,
come
you
to the
coming
line
from?
after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Oh, a lot of space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way.
There you go, Maggio.
Bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Back to throw, it's Dingle. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up.
Wide open spaces. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down.
I should have threw it to the.
And this will be incomplete.
So
A big
Williams.
hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Oh.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Touchdown Bulls. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about.
Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a spot.
Goodness gracious.
Speeding down the left side. To run, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Turning on the Jets.
Let's go.
Oh, he's
Get
getting
out.
ahead of steam. Inside the 30. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Well, this defense knew a big key for them in this game was stopping the run. They watched their opponent run for over 100 yards in their last game, and after that big, long run, they've already given up over 100 yards in this half. Guys, they have got to shore up the run defense.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And it's caught! Touchdown, USF!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the left. Oh, he's got a chance. Out across the 30,
What's up with these bad angles, man?
and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Ware. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all three phases.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They booted away on 4th down. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Quarterback may change this route. Oh, that was less than choreographed.
Oh, boy,
Everybody
boy.
going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's caught. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Dingle. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That's good with me being greedy again.
Takes it back to the 26.
I don't know why I do this, teams. I don't know why I do it.
Well, we know these are slick
I don't get
conditions
it.
today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
What the hell?
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pressure coming.
Jackson, there you go.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
There you go, LJ.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
That's bullshit, man.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, fine.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. To the air. It's Ware. Heaves it on the run. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence
Oh,
is big
boy,
right
boy,
now after
man.
that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just
I need to stop being
but
greedy,
go
man.
down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing.
I need
This
to stop
offense
doing
now
shit
moving
like
forward
that.
in this game.
There go
That
Tease.
last drive is going to pay big dip.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score. Touchdown Bulls. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Central Michigan just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory, and that's really the standard there in Mount Pleasant. They'll enjoy this one all week. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play
Get him.
fake. He makes the catch. Really good job. to pick
Now,
up
how
the
he throwing the
short
ball with
area
accuracy
to
like
get
this
out
under
to the
pressure is
39-yard
beyond me.
line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Get him.
Fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The throw. Got the back over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or
Get him.
maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
Jesus, killing this guy. Oop.
No, he got loose. Touchdown, South Florida. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make... Try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Ware. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
8 sacks in the first half is crazy.
On their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive.
Yeah.
So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. going for it all. Touchdown Bulls. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Ware. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Quarterback running on the draw.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Parrish. Got the 1st down and more.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Dingle. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, USF!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Bringing it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Dingle. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got...
There he goes. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That's the
Now, this is the Micah T's game. He is killing West Virginia.
One snap, put it in the end zone.
Every time he touches the ball, it's a big play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot.
Nope.
And this offense just can't.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
They can't block us.
I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let us find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught over the middle. It's Tees. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's
Why didn't they block him?
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
They're not blocking, so
A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that drive covered 40 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Shelton. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's in open space downfield. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Ware. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun.
Jesus
He's inside
Christ.
the 10. He's loose. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option.
There you go, Maggio.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
Give me that.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, dude.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Walters. Good completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so
I'll
many
try to hit
sacks
Parquet's for the one right there.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Open space at the 25. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground.
What?
For 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Walters. Buys a little time with his feet. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hubbard. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down.
There goes Soto.
Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The number one
Moses
objective
Soto.
for defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Douglas.
Another sack.
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to end it here. This was just total shellacking. Hopefully we get some commit here.
And the coverage team able to wrestle it
Planning
down.
on just kneeing the ball down right here. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the flip
Ready to
side.
send the offense back
Yeah.
onto